Hey everyone, Luke Stice here with VistaTurf, and I wanted to talk about a common mistake that we see with color plantings or fall plantings, and it happens in beds like this that are mulched or actually pretty freshly mulched. And what people tend to do, or what we see a lot of times, is you take a hand shovel or your spade, just stick it in the ground, push everything back, and then stick the plant in the ground and cover it up. The problem with that is there is probably 2 to 3 inches of mulch in this flower bed, and your plant, your seasonal color plant, is typically 4 inches deep. So once it's planted, you have maybe the bottom inch or bottom 2 inches at most planted in soil, and then the top 2 to 3 inches is just planted in mulch. And we've seen it as bad as the entire plant being planted in mulch. And if you do that, if it's planted in mulch at all, then it's going to die. It's not going to survive. It won't be long at all before the plant dies. So whenever you're dealing with a bed like this, make sure that you rake all the mulch out of the area, plant the flowers in soil, completely in soil, and then you might even have to add some soil if you have a lot of mulch, just to build it up a little bit, and then come back in once you're done, and if you want some mulch around it, put some mulch around it. So it may seem obvious, but honestly it's a mistake that we see quite often, and if you do that, your flowers are not going to survive. So whether you're doing it yourself or if you're having somebody else do it for you, just double check that, make sure you got them planted down into the soil and not just in the mulch on top of the soil, and your beds are going to look a lot better. Hope that helps. If you have any questions about it, just comment below. We'll be glad to answer them for you. Thanks.